Okay, this one is for the lovely Michelle Chadwick. So, Michelle, we're going to start off with the tarot reading, my lovely, and we're going to end it up with a three-card oracle reading, just because oracles make for nicer messages, really. The tarot can be quite brutal, as you know, my lovely. So this is going on to YouTube, Michelle. It's going on as unlisted, which means you've got to have a URL to be able to view the video. Some people like to keep their tarot readings private, you know. If I ever do put it on live, I would ask you first and get your permission, just as a sample reading, but I've got a few of those, so I won't need them anyway. But just so you know, sweetheart, the only person that will see this is moi and ya. Unless you want to show it to anyone, you are more than welcome to share it with whoever you would like to, my lovely. So let's see what we've got for you. Let me grab my drink a second, Michelle, and then I don't have to move in the middle of the tarot reading. Okay, let's see what we got for you. Okay, Michelle, your focal card, my lovely. I'm concerned about it because it's not one of the great ones. This is a card of sadness, okay? Now this card, it's one of the few cards in the tarot that can indicate you're missing somebody in spirit at the moment. Now I feel like, especially because this has come out for your focal card, I feel like this is very much bothering you at the moment. You've lost somebody. This could be a situation come to an end. But I don't. I feel like this is somebody in spirit that you are grieving for right now. Like I said, it's a card of sadness. I really feel like you are really missing this person. Always know, I don't feel like I've got to tell you this, Michelle, but I'm going to, okay? Always know that you are always connected with the people in spirit through your good memories, okay? Keep thinking of the good times, and that will strengthen your connection with whoever it is that you're missing. Like I said, this could be a situation that's come to an end, but I really feel like this is somebody you are missing in spirit. I feel like somebody close to you, very close to you, has passed away, and I feel like that is very much affecting you right now. Like I said, it's a card of great sadness, so gutted you're feeling that sadness, my lovely. Let's see if we can get some nicer cards for you. Up a little bit, make sure we can fit all the cards in. Right, Michelle, I keep thinking I'm going to knock this stand over. If I do, I might have to do your video in 2 parts, because I did last time. Last time I knocked the stand over, I had to do the video in 2 parts. So if you get half a reading, the other one will be coming to you soon. Okay, so you've got the 8 of Cups, okay? Now, the 8 of Cups is indicating that you turned your back on something, just like that man, he's turning his back on those cups for there, okay? He's staring out into the yonder, okay? Now, he's turned his back on something. No, he turned his back on something because he had to do it, okay? Now he's staring out to the yonder, looking at what else he's got to explore, okay? So whatever it is you did turn your back on, do not doubt that you made the right decision, because you did what was right for you at the time, okay? Now, usually with this card, to people looking in, the situation would have looked like it was all sunshine and roses, but to you, obviously, it wasn't. That's why you turned your back on the situation. That's why you're staring into the yonder over there. But all the staring that he's doing? He's staring at exactly what he is going to explore and what he is going to adventure, okay? He's turned his back for a reason, sweetheart, and so did you, okay? Sorry, Michelle, you've got the 4 of Swords, okay? Now, the 4 of Swords is indicating that you need to take a break in mind and you need to take a break in body, okay? Now, yes, you need to take a break because I feel like you've had a lot going on around you at the moment. I don't feel like you're getting enough rest. I feel like you should be getting a lot more rest than you are actually doing. And as much as this card is telling you to take a break in body, it's telling you to take a break in mind as well. See if he gets up, those swords are going to have him, So, try to practice some meditation. Try to still your mind. Like I said, take a break in body and take a break in mind as well, okay? You've got the Queen of Swords, okay? Now, this Queen of Swords, she's a very straight-talking woman. You know where you stand with the Queen of Swords, and I feel like she is very much representing you, okay? You are that queen. I feel like you very much, you speak your mind. People know exactly where they stand with you, you know, which is brilliant, because when you communicate like that, people know, like I said, where they do stand with you. But I do feel like there is something that you're not speaking your mind on. I feel like there's something going on around you. I feel like this may be a group or a community that you're part of. I feel like there's something going on around you. There might be a lot of pettiness, a lot of drama going on there. I feel like there's something going on. You are not speaking your mind on that situation. Maybe your throat chakra is a little bit closed off, Michelle. If you do chakra work, pay a little extra attention to your throat chakra, okay? Sorry, Michelle. Pay extra attention to your throat chakra, and I feel like that would really benefit you, okay? You've got the Ace of Swords, okay? Now, the aces in the tarot are the beginning of something, and the swords are all about your thought processes, your intellect, you know, things that you're thinking about and things like that. This card is telling me that you are going to have a eureka moment, okay? You are going to have like a major light bulb moment, a moment of realization where you were going to think, wow, I cannot believe I did not see that before, okay? For some reason, I'm feeling like it's in connection to this Queen of Swords here. Whatever you need to speak your mind on, you know, you are going to have a realization. I feel like it's not going to be a bad realization. I don't feel like it's going to be a good realization anyway. I feel like it might be a realization that causes a little bit of disappointment, but it will be a realization where you know where you stand, okay? Let's see what else we got for you. It is you, Michelle. It is, right, Michelle. Right, before I lay out your next load of cards, Michelle, okay? I got to explain something. So I connect with spirit, Michelle, okay? Now, my connection with spirit happens when I open myself up to spirit, okay? I know you know Debbie Stacey, so you can ask Debbie Stacey about this because I've talked to her about it, and you can tell her that I've given you permission to talk to her about it. She knows all about this, okay? For the past, I'd say, month, every time I'm doing a live feed, a spirit is trying to connect with somebody on the live feed. I didn't have a clue who it was. I was kind of looking to see what names are coming up on the live feed that the spirit is trying to connect with me. Your name was on there, but I wasn't sure, obviously, whether it was you or not. You have got spirit trying to connect to you. To the extent, Michelle, that I haven't opened myself up for mediumship when I come on live feeds. Okay, I don't open myself up to mediumship when I come on a live feed, because I'm not doing that yet. I will be bringing it in, but I'm not doing it yet, okay? So this spirit wants to communicate with you. This is a very young spirit. I feel like this is a male spirit, okay? This is just going on what he's been coming through. Now, I'm feeling like he's coming through during this reading for you, Michelle. So bear with me, sweetheart. I'm just going to take a couple of seconds to open myself up to spirit. Let me just grab an amethyst. Bear with me, Michelle. I'm going to open myself up, sweetheart, just to see if I can connect for you. Right, bear with a second. I open myself up to spirit. If any spirit wants to come forward and connect, please do so now. Please let me connect with spirit and pass on the message. Okay, right, bear with a second, Michelle. Okay. Is anybody you want to come forward for a spirit message for anyone? The way my mediumship works, Michelle, is I open myself up, they come forward when ready. So I'm going to carry on with the reading, Michelle, okay? And if the spirit that is trying to connect chooses to come forward, like I said, I don't know if it is you, Michelle, but your name is always on the feeds that, you know, is coming up on. And like I said, I have told Debbie Stacey about this because it's very unusual, because I've got to open myself up to be connected to spirit. And because I'm not opening myself up, like I said, you know, it's very unusual. It's very unusual that spirit is trying to come through. So let's see if it is you that spirit is trying to connect with. Let's carry on with the reading and see if anyone wants to come through. Okay, so we've got the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Now, the Ten of Pentacles, this card is telling you to question all your relationships anyway, okay? But this card is telling you to question your family relationships at this time, okay? Ask yourself, are you happy in your family relationships? If the answer is yes, great. If the answer is no, then ask yourself, you know, what steps can I put into motion to make those relationships a little bit better, okay? Now also, the Ten of Pentacles can be, like the pentacles, you know, as you know, the pentacle, I think you know, I think you read tarot, don't you, Michelle? So the Ten of Pentacles, you know, they are things like material item, wealth, finances, and things like that. So I do feel like you've got something that you could make a business out of. Maybe you've got a business already. But if you haven't, and there's something, are you thinking of doing what I'm doing, Michelle? Because that's quite prosperous. That is quite prosperous, but I do feel like you've got something that is quite prosperous, and you can make kind of like a family business out of it, because this is a very family orientated card, even though it is a very business like card as well, okay? Right, then you've got the Prince of Cups. Now the Prince of Cups, this card is indicating that you are yearning for something. You are really wanting something right now. I really feel, because the Five of Cups is your focal card, you know, you're missing somebody in spirit. I feel like you are yearning. You're yearning for this person to come back. You know, you've got great sadness there. You're longing for this person. You're missing this person. Sorry, Michelle. Bear with me a second. Okay, Michelle, I've got somebody coming forward. It's the same energy. It's the same energy. That spirit was definitely for you, okay? Okay, this is a young energy. A male energy. Okay, this is your son, Michelle. This is your son. You lost him in tragic circumstances. Obviously, if it's your son, you lost him in tragic circumstances. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Is there anything you want me to say? Okay, he's fine. He wants you to know that he is absolutely fine. You've been worrying about him a lot. You've been worrying. You've got faith. You've got faith that he has gone to a better place, but you've still got that wondering of what if. He has gone to that better place. He has gone to that better place. He's always around you. He is always with you. Yeah? Okay. Okay. He's saying something about a window. Is there something on your windowsill that's been falling over or something like that, Michelle? Because if it is, it's him trying to let you know that he's there with you. Okay, you've got something by your window. You've got something of significance to him by your window. He's always by that window, Michelle. He's always by that window, and he is always around you. He wants you to know. He wants you to know that he's sorry. He's not communing what he's sorry for. Is there anything else? Okay, thank you. Thank you. He's not communicating what he's sorry for, Michelle, but he's very sorry for something. He's sorry for the way he went. Do you mean into spirit? He's sorry for the way that he went. He's sorry for the way that he went. I don't know if he's talking about going into spirit, but he's sorry for the way that he went. So I don't know if that means anything to you, sweetheart. Let's see if he's got something else. He's happy with his ancestors. He's met some of his ancestors that that are close to you that he didn't know. So he's with some people that have gone over into spirit, who are very much connected to you both. But you knew them, he didn't know them. Now he's met them, now he's connected with them. And they're looking after him. And he's looking after them, and he's looking after them as well. He would really want you to know, Michelle. I mean, like I said, he's been trying to get this message through to you for weeks, and I've got to open myself up, sweetheart, okay? He really wants you to know that he's okay, and that he is in a better place. Because like I said, I really feel like, even though you've got faith that he's in a better place, I really do feel like you've got that niggle of what if he's not. He definitely is, sweetheart. He wants you to know that he is all right. He wants you to know that he is around you, and there's something relevant to a window. He's trying to let you know that he's there by a window. So keep a lookout for that. Is there anything else? Are you decorating, Michelle? Are you decorating? He's saying to be careful. Okay. He's saying to be careful with your back. I don't know if you've got any back issues or anything like that. But he's saying that you've got some things that there's some things that oh God, I can't speak, sorry. There are some things that you're doing around the house. He's just letting you know to be careful. Make sure your back is supported. Okay? Okay, sweetheart, is there anything else? Okay, thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, Michelle, you have no idea how much of a relief it is to finally give that message. Honestly, you can ask Debbie, Michelle, because I've been telling her for the past couple of weeks there's been a spirit trying to connect with someone. I don't know who it is. It was you, my lovely, okay? So what card was I reading? So the yearning and the longing, I mean, he came through when I was reading this card, Michelle, okay? So the yearning and longing is for your son, okay? So, I mean, know that he's in a better place. He really wants you to know, that he is in a better place, that he is watching you, he is all around you, okay? So don't doubt that, my lovely, okay? You've got the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is indicating that you've put a lot of hard work into something, and you were just stood there waiting. See, like that man there, he's just waiting. You were just stood there waiting for your work to kind of pay off and come into fruition. Your work is going to start paying off, okay? You have got the Moon, a card of a very natural psychic ability. Like I said, I feel like you should be doing what I'm doing. I do feel like you have got a very natural psychic ability. I feel like you have opened up to your psychic ability. So I'm not going to tell you if you wanted to read tarot, you'd open up easily. I feel like you know that you've got the foresight. You know that you feel what other people feel, Have you been trying to connect with your son, Michelle? Have you been trying to connect with spirit but connecting to your son? Because the reason I ask is because I connect with spirit, but I've been trying to connect with my father, and I cannot connect to my father. I can connect to loads of other spirits, but I cannot connect to my father, and it's frustrating. So I'm wondering if you might have been doing the same. But you know what, it's very normal. If you were trying to communicate with your loved ones in spirit, it does take a while for them to actually come through to you. Okay, Michelle, you have got the Six of Swords, my lovely, okay? Now, this card is indicating a trip overseas, okay? A journey, but not just a journey that you take overseas. This can be an inner journey as well. I feel like you are I feel like you are on a journey. I feel like there's something getting in the way of your journey. I feel like this might be a spiritual path. I feel like there might be somebody getting in the way. Again, I go to the arguments and the pettiness that might be going on up there. I feel like other people might be stopping you from moving forward in your spirituality, if that makes any sense to you, sweetheart, okay? Again, take a look or, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's the card gone? I can't find it. There it is, the Ten Pentacles. So with the Ten Pentacles, it's telling you to question all of your relationships with family members. Question all of your relationships, not to the point of paranoia, but to the point of common sense, okay? Who is bringing good into your life, and who is bringing negativity and doubt into your life, okay? And kind of ask yourself, do I want those people around me? Now, I never tell anyone to cut anyone off, but sometimes, sometimes relationships, they just come to an end, and it's not because there's any malice behind them. It's because they just meet a natural end. We grow as people, and sometimes we just grow out the relationships, and I feel like that might be happening around you. You have got the Death card. Now, the Death card is indicating change, okay? Something has come to an ending around you. Something has come to an ending around you. Where there is an ending, there is always a new beginning, okay? I feel like whatever this is you turned your back on, I feel like that's the ending. I feel like that is the ending there, okay? But like I said, where there's endings, there is always a new beginning, and you've got some good new beginnings coming. Okay, you've got the Strength card. Now, strength is telling me to tell you to realize where your strength lies, okay? And also to be careful that your strength doesn't turn into a weakness. I feel like your strength is being there for everybody. I feel like you are there for everyone. I feel like I feel like you are there for everybody else. And while you're doing that, who's looking after you, But I feel like your strength is what you give to other people, the guidance that you give to other people, just the help that you give to them in general. But again, be careful that your strength doesn't turn into weakness, my lovely, okay? Because when you are that person that is there for everyone, it's very easy for them to take advantage of you, and to just kind of think, oh, Michelle can wait for that, because she's sound, that type of thing. I feel like that might be going on. Be careful your strength doesn't turn into weakness, and make sure your strength stays exactly what it is, as a strength. Now, also, the Strength card is indicating you. You have got the strength of that lion right there, okay? Do not doubt that you can't get yourself through situations. Obviously, do you know what I mean? I can't imagine what you're going through, Michelle. The loss of a child, I can't imagine it for a second. So, I do feel like, the strength that you've got to get yourself through that is the strength that you need to keep on going forward, okay? Keep on going forward. He wants to know that you are okay. He wants you to stop worrying, okay? He wants you to know that even though he's not with you anymore, he's always around you, okay? He is always around you, my lovely, okay? You have got the Ace of Cups. Your cup runneth over, my lovely. Joy, happiness is definitely coming around you. News of a pregnancy comes with the Ace of Cups as well. Now, if this came out with the Empress, it would be a pregnancy for you. But I feel like this is a pregnancy for somebody around you, either a family member or a very close friend. I feel like it's going to be a shock pregnancy, but it's going to be very, very welcomed news, okay? But don't forget, sweetheart, your cup runneth over. You've definitely got joy and happiness coming into your life. I feel like you've got new energy coming into your life as well. New positive, uplifting people that are coming into your life, okay? So you got good things, my lovely. You got good things. Right, let's see what else we got for you, my love. Ooh. Okay, Michelle, you have got the Ten of Swords, okay? Now, this card can indicate that you've been stabbed in the back, okay? Now, I do feel like in the past you have been stabbed in the back, but this card can mean something else. This could mean, like, the death of a version of you, if you know what I mean. And that's what I'm feeling like this is. I do feel like you've been stabbed in the back in the past, and that may be bringing up like insecurities to your present right now. But I feel like this card is representing kind of the death of the old you, and the rebirth of a new you. Okay, and I feel like this new you. You know, you were turning yourself into a person. You were working on yourself. And the thing is, after what you've been through as well, you know, you've got to work on yourself, you know? So I feel like this is kind of the end of the old version of you, okay? So you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So the aces are always the beginning of something, and the pentacles are things like money, wealth, material items, and things like that, okay? Like I said with the Ten of Pentacles, you've got something that you could make a business out of. Could be a family business. This is the start of that business. This is the start of that business. I feel like you have got an idea about something that you'd like to move forward with. Maybe you've started moving forward with it already, but I'm definitely feeling like it's going to be very prosperous for you, okay? You've got the Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups, this card means love to me more so than the Lovers card, okay? Because with the Lovers card, you've got that warning of give and take. What you've got right here is a connection, a spiritual meeting of minds that not many people understand, because not many people have got that. If you're in a relationship right now, you are going to have a burst of passion there. But I feel like this is new energy coming in. I do feel like this is new energy coming in. Now, this doesn't have to be a potential partner. This could be a friend that, you know, you've got a really close bond with, a really close friendship that, you know, you pretty much, you've just met, but you feel like you've known each other for years, you know. But definitely there is love around you. There is commitment. With a Lover's card, you know, it could be a fling. With this, it's not a fling. There's commitment there, okay? You've got the Six of Cups telling you to get in touch with your inner child, okay? Now, this card is indicating that you've got very fond memories of your childhood. Again, telling you to get in touch with your inner child. Take some risks. Do some things that Michelle would have done as a child that Michelle wouldn't do as an adult. Shock yourself, you know. Take some risks. This card is also indicating a reunion. And I do feel like it is indicating that for you. I feel like you've got a reunion coming. This is either going to be a family member or a very close friend. Somebody you haven't seen for a very long time. I do feel like it is going to be a very welcomed reunion. Okay, my lovely. So let's end it with a 3-card oracle reading. So Michelle, I hope that spirit message was okay, my lovely, because to be honest with you, I opened myself up to mediumship to connect with spirit myself. I've never connected with spirit for somebody else before. So you are my first to doing that. So I hope it was okay for you. Please let me know if it was relevant to you. But honestly, I mean, like I said, usually I open myself up and they come forward. But while I've been doing live readings, he's been coming forward. And that's all he wanted, was to let his mother know that he's okay. Oh, nice card. Another nice card. Another nice card. Okay, so they're all nice cards in here though. So you've got High Priest, okay? Now, High Priest is telling you intend and create, okay? What you are intending right now, that is what you are creating, okay? Be careful with that. Because a lot of the times we think, when we hear we are manifesting, we think, great, we're manifesting positivity. What this is what you are thinking about right now. That is what you are manifesting. If you are practicing negative self-talk, you're manifesting negativity. If you're practicing positive self-talk, like daily affirmations, you're manifesting positivity, okay? Be careful that you are creating the right environment for you, okay? Make sure that you are thinking all positive thoughts. Make sure that everything you're saying is positive, and you are then manifesting positivity into your life, my lovely, okay? You've got Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. Now is the perfect time to reflect. I mean, we're all locked down, we're all in isolation, boredom is kicking in. Now is the perfect time to take time to reflect. And I really do feel like you need to take this time. I feel like you've had a lot going on around you, and like I said in the tarot, I feel like you need to take a break, not just in body but in mind as well. Take some time to reflect on what has happened. Give yourself time for healing, okay? If you do chakra work, pay extra attention to your heart chakra, okay, my lovely? You've got Oracle, and Oracle is telling you to wait for important information. So this card is indicating that you have got information coming your way. But also Oracle is a card of a natural psychic ability. And sometimes the important information you were waiting for could be for somebody else. Again, I feel like you were meant to be doing what I'm doing, and kind of giving guidance, giving messages to people. If that's something you've been thinking of doing, definitely go forward with it. And if there's anything I can do to help, please do let me know, my lovely. But that's what I've got for you, okay, my love? So I hope that was okay, Michelle. Again, like I said, I've never given a spirit message to anyone except for listen to myself. So I hope that was okay for you, my lovely, okay? Bye, Michelle.